no chance of us moving back to full.
Councillor Wynn, you're good to go.
Thank you. Before this public meeting begins, I'd like to advise the public of the following. This is a meeting to host public meetings on matters requiring approval under the Planning Act. During the meeting, there will be an opportunity for questions and answers from the committee and the public. Before we begin, members of the public are advised that if a person or public body does not make oral submission at the public meeting or make written submission to the Corporation of the Municipality of Central Elgin before the decision, the person or public body is not entitled to appeal the decision of the Council of the Corporation of the Municipality of Central Elgin to the Local Planning Appeal Tribunal. Further, if a person or public body does not make oral submission at the public meeting or make written submission to the Corporation of the Municipality of Central Elgin before the decision, the person or public body may not be added as a party to the hearing of an appeal before the Local Planning Appeal Tribunal, unless, in the opinion of the tribunal, there are reasonable grounds to do so. Those wanting to be notified of Council's decision on any application should email Diane Wilson at dwilson@centralelgin.org, indicating which meeting they wish to be notified on and providing their name and address. Those who do not have access to a computer and wish to be notified should call Diane Wilson at 519-631-4860, extension 286, and provide the same information. I will now call this meeting to order. This is a public hearing as required by the Planning Act to hear the applicants, Brad and Cassie Guidice, and every other person who desires to be heard in favor of or against the application for a minor variance from the zoning bylaw respecting 6198 Fairview Road. Does any member of the committee have a disclosure of interest concerning this application? And I'm seeing and hearing none. If the applicant or agent is listening on your computer, tablet, or smartphone, please click the raise hand icon. And if you have called into the meeting using a telephone, please dial *9. We will acknowledge your raised hand and you can unmute to explain the application. And I see you've raised your hand. Cassie, you are free to go ahead and just explain the reason for your application, please.
Hi, good evening. This is Cassie and Brad Guidice. We currently reside at 6198 Fairview Road. We are currently applying for a minor variance to the side yard setback requirement that's required in open space zoning per the zoning bylaw. So the proposed addition that we are looking to construct on our home is about 23 by 53 feet. It would be an attached 23 by 45 feet, 2-story addition with garage and ancillary storage being the primary use on the northern side of our property. The variance requested is for to permit an addition of a minimum of 1 meter from the northerly side of our lot line.
Thank you, Cassie. Mrs. Wilson, what method of notice and when was notice given to the public of the hearing?
Madam Chair, as per requirements of the Planning Act, notice was mailed by regular post to every owner of land within 16 years of the subject land and applicable agencies on February the 14th. Notice was physically posted to the property by municipal staff as well as the municipal website, and notice was displayed in the weekly CE Buzz advertisements.
Mr. McClure, do you have any comments or questions with regards to the application?
Thank you, Madam Chair. Nothing further to the report.
Thank you. Are there any comments from municipal staff? And I'm seeing none. Mrs. Wilson, have you received any written submissions on the application?
Madam Chair, correspondence has been received from Kettle Creek Conservation advising that they have no objections to its approval and confirms that the subject property is not affected by natural hazard regulations under the Conservation Authorities Act.
Thank you. Does any members of the committee have any questions with regards to this application? I'm seeing none. Do any members of the public have any questions on the application? And if there are any members of the public listening on your computer, tablet, or smartphone, please click the raise hand icon. If you called in using a telephone, please dial *9. Mr. Perrin, we don't have anybody waiting.
No, Madam Chair.
Thank you. Everybody has been given a fair opportunity to be heard. Is the committee ready to make a decision?
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you. Mrs. Wilson, can you please take the vote?
Certainly, Madam Chair. Councillor Rowe?
Yes.
Councillor Krebitz?
Yes.
Councillor Cook?
Yes.
Councillor Fair?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Marks?
Yes.
Mayor Martin?
Yes.
And Councillor Wynne?
Yes.
It's granted.
Thank you. Those wanting to be notified of the committee's decision on any application should email Diane Wilson at dwilson@centralelgin.org indicating which public meeting they wish to be notified on and provide their name and address. Those who do not have access to a computer and wish to be notified should call Diane Wilson at 519-631-4860 extension 286 and provide the same information. This meeting is now adjourned.